When the day ended and the streets grew quiet, Kamara waited behind the corner. She saw Maureen step out of her store, lock the door, and began walking down a lonely path at the end of the street. Her heels clicked softly against the ground. Kamara crept behind her, careful not to make a sound. The road Maureen took was strange, one Kamara had never noticed before. It twisted through thick trees and ended somewhere dark and misty. The further they went, the colder it got. Kamara shivered, her heart thumping fast. Where is she going at this hour? She whispered to herself. Then she saw it. A wide deep river shimmered under the moonlight, silent and haunting. Maureen walked towards it slowly, her dress fluttering behind her. Kamara hid behind a large tree trunk, peeking through the leaves. Maureen stopped at the edge of the river. She looked around as if she sensed someone following her. After a few seconds, Maureen turned back to the river. She stepped into the water. Kamara's eyes widened in disbelief as Maureen kept walking deeper until the river swallowed her completely. She was gone, no splashes, no screams, just silence. Kamara's hands trembled. Her throat went dry. What did I just see? She whispered. Fear took over her. She turned and ran as fast as her legs could carry her. Branches scratched her face. Her sail pads almost slipped off, but she didn't stop. She just wanted to get back to the city, to lights, to people, to safety. When she finally reached the main road, she saw 3 men standing near a kiosk, laughing and talking. She ran towards them, panting heavily. Madam, what happened? One of them asked, surprised. Kamara opened her mouth to speak, but no sound came out. Madam, talk now, what is it? Another man said, moving closer. She tried again, but her voice was gone. Panic filled her eyes. Then something worse happened. Her vision began to fade. Ah, she's fainting, one of the men shouted. No, she's blind, another screamed as Kamara's hands flew to her eyes. Her body stiffened, her legs gave way, and she fell to the ground. The men rushed her to the hospital immediately. News spread fast. Kamara's family came running, crying and confused. The doctors ran tests, but soon their faces turned pale. This is not a medical condition, one of them said. Her body is fine, but something else is wrong. Take her somewhere else, maybe a spiritual place. Her husband held her hand, tears rolling down his face. Kamara, talk to me, please, what happened? But she couldn't speak. She could hear them, but her world had gone dark. She couldn't see, couldn't talk, couldn't move. All she could do was cry silently. Days turned into weeks. Her family spent all their savings, but her condition didn't improve. Eventually, they took her home, hoping she would somehow recover. Meanwhile, across the city, the sickness continued to spread. Everywhere you turn, there was a story of another woman falling sick or losing her mind. But strangely, Maureen's shop kept thriving. Her store was busier than ever. More wigs arrived. More people purchased wigs, and her name, Hair Lord, became even more popular. But who really was Maureen? To understand her story, we have to go back. Many years back, Maureen hadn't always been the elegant woman everyone admired. She was once a poor little girl with no home. Her parents had died when she was just 7 years old. Her uncles and aunties took turns housing her, but none of them treated her kindly. Everywhere she went, she was shouted at, beaten and called names. Some nights she went to bed hungry. Other nights she cried quietly, wishing her parents could come back, but they never did. One day, after being slapped for breaking a plate she didn't even touch, she couldn't take it anymore. She ran. She ran through the night, her small legs trembling, her heart breaking. She didn't stop until she reached a strange city she had never been to. There, she began a new life on the streets. She begged for food, picked leftovers from trash bins. She sold sachet water under the hot sun just to survive. Her clothes were torn, her hair was rough, and her spirit was crushed. Each night, she sat by the roadside watching other children laugh with their parents, their bellies full and faces glowing. Tears always filled her eyes. Why me? She would whisper to herself. Why did life choose to punish me like this? Then one night, something strange happened. As she slept under a bridge, she felt a gentle tap on her shoulder. She opened her eyes slowly and gasped. Standing before her was a beautiful woman dressed all in white. Her skin shimmered like glass, her eyes sparkled like diamonds, and her voice sounded like music. "Follow me, my child," the woman said softly. Still half asleep, Maureen rose to her feet and followed. The woman led her through narrow streets until they reached a riverbank glowing under the moonlight. But this wasn't an ordinary river. It sparkled like silver, and floating on its surface were hundreds of wigs, beautiful, shiny, and perfect. "I see your tears every night," the woman said. "I have come to help you." Maureen's eyes widened. "Who are you?" she whispered. "I am the Queen of Riches," the woman replied with a smile, "and I'm about to change your life forever." She stretched out her hand towards the floating wigs. "These are yours. I will give you all these, endless supply. You will sell them, make money, and live the life you've always dreamt of. But you must promise to keep selling them. That is the only way the blessings will continue." Maureen's heart raced. She couldn't believe what she was hearing. "All this for me?" "Yes," the queen said softly. "Come to me anytime you need help, and I will grant you all your heart desires." The night air grew cold as Maureen nodded slowly. Her eyes glistened with both fear and excitement. That night, she made an agreement with the Queen of Riches. The next morning, she woke up beside the same river. But this time, boxes of wigs and hair accessories surrounded her. She didn't understand how they got there. She didn't even ask. She just smiled, touched the soft hair, and whispered, "Thank you." That was how it all began. She started selling those wigs to women in small markets, cheap but beautiful. She sold out fast. She made money, collected more boxes from the queen, and soon became known in the nearby towns. From there, she raised enough money and rented a big space in the city, where she named her shop Hair Lord Wig Store. Each time Maureen needed supply, she would go to the river and make her request. It was always at night. Maureen would wear her long flowing gown and walk through the hidden path that led to the river. The air along that path was always cold, and strange whispers followed her footsteps like invincible shadows.